Thanks, Mike.
Hello.
Morning.
Sarvyra. Morning. It's always you that I see first in the day. It's a bit odd.
I guess everyone else either sleeps in a bit or Byron's downstairs as per usual.
Oh yeah, that's where he tends to be. Certainly a day,
Yeah? I mean, pretty standard for Rosewood.
Yeah, we usually have days. That usually happens.
Yeah.
What if one day the sun just didn't rise?
That would be awful.
It would be awful, yes. I would imagine it's probably something to do with some pissed off gods out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably pissed off for me, because I'm too awesome. They're like, oh my god. Oh my me, I mean. Oh my me. Look, Grim is just so awesome and I'm not. Wow.
Yeah, that's a fair reason to take away the sun.
Absolutely. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, of course.
Can't imagine a knuckles a bit happening. Byron, how do?
Morning.
Keeping at it like usual. What do I want to do? Something I ask myself every day. I know that. Wait, did I? I did, right.
Morning. You doing alright?
I don't know. We'll see.
That's not a yes or no, but I won't pry. I can't tell if he's upset or if he's sick. I think he's sick. I mean, it could be both, but I've barely spoken to him these past couple days. Maybe I'll find the time to catch up with him later today. Maybe during class, depending on which one we have. sweep coat out, take care of little Greenway.
Morning, Abdel.
Morning. Morning, Ivy.
Morning.
Morning, Abdel.
Okay, well, sorry for breaking character.
Definitely teleporting here.
Yep.
There's barely anyone in here. Oh, my throat hurts.
Do you mind? Go ahead. Seems to be a lot less food. Hopefully we don't need to start rationing. I mean, with people like Murtash eating like 3-4 servings, I'm honestly not surprised that we're running out. Does he not know that we're supposed to be rationing? He does. And yet he still manages and considers us to eat more than he can sell.
Carpentry.
Surprised he just hasn't got on yet. I don't want to steal people's couches!
No.
Don't worry. Eventually, everyone's going to be in a team, so they're gonna have their couches back.
I mean, I guess,
That's true.
but I'd
Do
rather.
you want to go sit down with us? Oh,
I'd love to.
you'd rather?
Good morning.
Morning. water, as per usual.
Sarvyra,
Morning.
good morning. If you have a chance later, I would like to talk.
Sure.
And that is what I wish to talk about now. Do enjoy your day.
You as well. Is he alright? He looks upset. Sure, it's fine.
That's the magic. Patience and its relation to magic is scientific study.
Mm.
Maybe I'll take that one.
Good morning, Sarvyra.
Morning.
Where's the bloody picture?
Religion.
I think this is the one that I was reading the other day. Mm-hmm.
Looking at every attack. It did seem to some sort of middle head.
it get moved? Hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe they did.
Hi, Sarvyra.
Morning. Again.
Not getting anything to eat? Or have you already eaten?
I've already eaten, but
What you looking for? Anything in particular?
I was looking for the herb section, but I guess it got moved. It used to be right here.
Yeah, I think. Over here, maybe?
I think this is magic and potions.
Yeah, okay.
That's alright.
Don't really know then. Try to find some fiction. Like I could use something or another.
I'll go check the
Stupid.
top, the floor above us, real quick. This all get moved too. Weird. No, it wasn't up there. Sorry. They must have moved a bunch of them.
It's alright. I'll do, Isaac.
Doing alright?
You're looking at all the magic stuff too, huh?
Yes.
Internal or external?
Internal.
Same here.
You're an
Found,
internal user.
I am, yes.
Divine, I'm guessing?
I don't really. To be honest, I can't really place it. I guess divine, probably.
Well, do you create or destroy with your magic?
Well, I create fire, but fire destroys, so. I'm not really sure.
No, you aren't creating fire. You're creating that energy from nothing but your own will and your very soul. To destroy something is to take away from the world. But you are adding something into the world that happens to destroy. Still means you are creating. To use occult magic would be to snuff a fire into nothing.
I don't hear that in character, but out of character. It's
Or
very
fire
interesting
out
to
of-
listen to.
out of the
I
world
know all
into
this, but like,
create a vacuum.
God, I love the lore.
Logical way to view
Cousin
things,
did a good
at
job
least
on it.
for that little.
All of
Tell me
Mod Squad
more
does
about
great job.
Really? Do you... Do you, Because Bellicosa has these private classes that she does, and do you take those classes, or are you, like, too advanced?
I
or something, which is good. I would hope so.
Interesting. What does she teach in these classes? Do you know?
Just the basics, really. But it's always good to remember basics. She's taught a bit of illusion stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Illusion seems to be what she goes to, and which is interesting because I've never really dabbled in illusion, to be honest.
Myself either. I'm usually with this section here. Rot.
I see.
Necrosis. Rot. Breaking down. No, necromancy is more making a body still move after death. What I do is I rot the flesh as it's still on you. I break it down. I introduce entropy into the biological system.
That sounds a lot like a cult.
It is a cult magic. I am
See.
warlock.
I don't know.
I don't know if that was the book I was looking for, but
It's frowned upon almost everywhere in the world.
I want to learn how to repair my own stuff.
So why go into it? Is that just what comes naturally to you?
I was trained in cult magic.
I don't believe the professors are going to believe I all of a sudden have a good relation with the rest of my teammates. Enough so to have
It's
a
not-
conversation with them in the morning.
No, is
That
not
wasn't really planned.
is not the sight of you having a good conversation or being able to chat with in the morning. It is the appearance of trying, even if you don't intend to succeed.
Was that just me? You guys heard that as well?
It was a
It
return.
may look like it.
Oh, it was a returnal. No, never mind it now. It's just my old head again. But I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to today's meeting hall and actually have breakfast.
Morning.
Morning, Sarvyra.
What was she carrying? Like a bottle of some kind. Oh, you know what? It must be from. Ah, that's what those bottles are. I always thought they were condiments. They're just drinks. Strange that they're not on the drink table, but okay. I wonder if Byron never got his thing. And Jackson. Yeah, Jackson did. It was just Byron that hadn't. My straps are falling off.
morning, Sarvyra.
Morning. Hmm. Lots of wildlife today. Normally I don't see this much. No. Where's Byron? I need to see if he's okay. I respect his Why am I lagging? I respect his privacy, but God, he didn't sound great this morning. He's probably sick. He's coughing and sniffling. Always in a hurry.
Good morning.
What the fuck? What? What's happening over here?
I thought Martha didn't have a hand.
Good morning, Sarvyra.
Morning.
What?
Good morning, Soralia.
You know how I wanted to have one hand when I only have two.
Basically, you can just walk around the entire school.
Graham.
Oh, that's what I was going to do anyway in front of my Barbie. What the?
Do you have feeling it?
Actually, yeah, wait.
No.
Where's Byron? Maybe he's already at the doctor. I'm gonna hope that's where he is.
I'm sorry, but you can't try it. It's kind of attached.
We'll debate it quickly.
I didn't mean like that. I mean as in like.
Now,
as
try
in-
getting fucked by it. A quick question. Does this involve your team member?
Oh, he's right there, actually.
Oh, never mind then. He could probably join us.
Yeah?
Since apparently that's all you have to do.
You see,
I just need to throw this away real
your
quick.
teammate over there.
Apple
Sure, I can hear a little echo coming from here.
Mind if I stand silently in this corner over here?
Not
Must
at
be
all.
the quieter side of the mess hall.
It is.
That's fine, that's fine. But yes, your
You wouldn't have happened to see Byron,
team member there,
have
young
you?
Byron, I saw him in the kitchen, a little bit
I did,
confused
actually.
and hurt.
Um,
Happened to him in the past few days.
I don't know where he was headed, but he was coming from the grove, crossing the bridge.
He's been.
Okay.
Is he just acting a little bit?
Do you know what he gets up to at all?
He's
Not
been-
really.
Yes, he's been
These
like
past couple of days, I haven't said much to him.
didn't notice that he is bleeding in some parts. He's by the kitchen right now. He said he'll talk to me later, but I just want to
Boy.
make sure that
Been snooping around Stella
nothing
dorm, Sarvyra.
unusual has happened to him. As your team member, you should know if anything is happening to him.
He has.
I get on it, so
Yeah.
I'll ask him immediately.
Don't
This is the
say-
second time
don't-
I've seen
don't say
him
that I hinted
going
about
behind
it.
our dorms.
I won't, sir.
Okay. Just make sure you
Past
keep out
Tara.
for your fellow teammates.
Behind theirs as well.
Yes, Professor.
Hey guys.
Jackson.
Alright,
Hey, Jackson.
I'll leave you be now. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
How's today?
Can't complain.
Same here.
We didn't see you the other day.
Right. Well, that one, I think, threw me across the ground, and then my back hurt, and my front. And so I went to the doctor, and he said, take this, and then I took it, and then I realized this morning that that actually took 2 days of sleep. But I feel better, so that's cool.
Who threw you across the ground and for what reason?
It was, I forgot his name. He agreed to do it very fast, though. I did not expect that.
Oh.
Kind of.
Was it warranted?
It's fine. If we're gonna get mad at anybody, then, you know, he's talking about the poison man up there.
Poison man.
Does work with potions a lot, though. Yeah, the short one, Bombadil.
Oh, yeah, Professor Bombadil.
To be honest, at this point, I'm not really surprised if he's a war criminal.
Wouldn't be surprised if they all were.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying lately.
Unfortunately.
But in a world like today, I imagine the Institute will take what it can get.
Morley Gray. Yeah. Did you eat food today?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You?
Yes, I did.
Alright, well, if you want anything else, I'll do it now, because it sounds like Murtash is going to try to eat out the entire cafeteria.
He knows we're on
You know, I
rations,
think that
right?
came out wrong, but my point was with the food, so... See you later.
You never did answer my question. Was it a spar or not?
I can only assume so if no one's in trouble. As far as I'm aware.
Put someone out for 2 days.
Who knows? I mean, Jackson knows, but he didn't answer the question.
Dodged the question.
Hmm.
I can't help him if he doesn't tell me. Maybe he doesn't want to be helped.
Maybe. I don't know. He seems fine right now, and honestly, that's better than not being fine after whatever it was.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But what you were saying before, I saw
Yes,
something
Byron.
similar.
Sneaking behind dorms. Did you know? Have you spoken to him?
No, I haven't gotten a chance to actually stop and talk to him.
Your team business is your own, however. You're the first person I told, and if it continues, you won't be the last.
Talking about the
Byron, you thought of a potion that
Chancellor.
makes your legs go quicker, huh?
Because
Maybe.
if it gets worse, then yeah, I'm in favor of that. Because
Oh, Professor. How are you feeling?
that's
I could care less what he gets up to, but if he's going to drag you in with him, then that's where my problem is.
We've managed to hold the fort.
he hasn't dragged me into anything, but that's
Yes.
that's just not okay. So
No. I'll leave you to it then.
sure. Hello again. You were coughing and sniffling this morning. Did you visit the doctor?
Yeah. Not yet. I'll talk to Professor Bombadil after.
All right.
Oh, I didn't bring a cup. That's right. What class do we have today?
Honestly, I have no idea.
You didn't ask.
No, I didn't ask. I was just kind of waiting for announcements.
My water cup isn't that left over. Let me get my water.
Wow. Sick flip.
This is very, very narrow.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze by the bench.
How do people with tails do this?
Not quite sure, really. Wouldn't know where to place it.
Good morning, Sarvyra. How are you?
Morning. Doing well. You?
Doing pretty good. Oh, did you notice that Isaac also has kind of an arm like yours?
No, I did not.
I think he's currently in where the food is. It's very strange. Avi thought he was someone else.
I'm sure he would.
I'm just a little happy to see you, maybe? Good morning.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. I swear.
What are they doing?
They're cleaning the
Oh, yes, we'll
tables. I
just,
just
give
want
a
to
head
just
start on
get out of their way.
Day by cleaning up tables after food. Ah, I see.
No, it's
It's a sweep.
Okay.
That's good. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Oh, no, I think we're done. I think there's like... Actually, no, Christopher has a broom. Are we starting now? I suppose so.
I figure there's no harm in it since We have no idea when the morning announcements will be. Oh,
True.
good morning, Chancellor.
Should be taking a while. Morning.
She always carries an umbrella.
Always good to be prepared. It's yet to see the rain.
Whatever rain, she's happily defended from it.
Always ready. Maybe there's something to that.
Etiquette, perhaps. Seems to hold herself rather formally.
Time to line up.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Chancellor, you gonna press the Bradley button?
List up the students.
The Ariel's running the other direction.
For after class.
Sure, he's probably just put back the ride.
When did you get an arm?
There's a random
Where's Lyra?
Last night.
Don't
went in
be
for the
fine.
surgery.
for the chores. Oh.
She was right behind me.
Here, go ahead and get in front. I don't
My
want
God, he really does have an arm.
Gotcha.
Did she flop?
Yes,
I'm
they have
guessing that's the
very
case.
small wood.
Right.
Very small wood.
They
I
have
see.
very small wood. But not here, in our dorms. I'm gonna show you later. It's very
Oh, wait,
cute.
there she is.
I'll wait for it.
I'm here.
Good morning, students.
Oh, yeah.
Firstly, so things are not muddled, Rainer, I believe you have students who need to meet with you after classes.
Indeed. There were a couple of students and I had to add one in the end due to certain things. After class, I will be holding my daily punishment, as always. A little bit of a class, so... First off, Ulysses, Yuko, Christopher, Uriel, Cecilia, and Isaac. Along with Kai.
Right out of the way. Today is classes. Will be divided as follows. Add Ellis to that list as well.
Of course.
Ignis, Lumin, and Umbra, you will be with Professor Bombadil. Aqua and Stella, you will be with Professor Mordred.
Emergency meeting.
Terra and Ventus, you will be with Professor Bellicosa. You have 10 minutes to
We
get to
might
class.
actually do the feather falling thing.
You're dismissed.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Alright.
Bombadil?
Apologies
Well,
about that.
Man,
Going to perish. I
That's how
already
Aristotle
feel
pronounces
it.
it.
Whose mom is that?
Professor Reiner.
Mom.
I didn't know they had kids that went here.
No, you're saying mom.
Celia is not available for a
I'm saying mom.
I feel like I
M-A-M.
love everyone.
Yeah, you just said mom. I didn't know they were your mom.
Brief moment.
You don't look like them.
We should go to the talking corner.
Talking corner. Oh, yes.
Corner.
This corner over here.
Yes, the talking corner. It is our corner. Good corner.
Yes.
Ah,
Terra corner. Talking Terra corner.
good corner.
Actually, I want...
I was gonna see if we could have Lumen do the chore together after class, but if you're not feeling well, then you don't have to.
I'll see what I can do.
It's nothing too crazy. Just sweeping the courtyard and tending to the
going
plants.
to be talking to Professor Bombadil after class, but we'll see what happens.
Well, that's alright.
Professor left it unlocked for me earlier. You can come on in.
Ooh. Headache. It's Abby and Eleonora. I love it so much.
That to be the most uncomfortable morning announcements ever.
Is that Avi?
I think the other one's healthy.
I mean, at least you were drawn gracefully.
Is it falling?
Yeah, accurate. What?
Nothing.
What are you doing, Helen?
What's with the picture? I believe they're trying to do the pose.
For some reason, I feel like I'm fluxing when I look over there.
There we go.
Yes. Seems rather.
Good morning, everybody!
Hello.
Morning. Alright, is everyone here? Everyone, get to your chairs. Don't.
I hope you don't mind if sharing the table.
Not at all.
Burn your hands or anything like that.
I don't think I've actually talked to you before. I'm Lyra.
Sarvyra.
Oh, that's so cool.
Thank you.
Sorry, I've just never seen it before.
It's alright.
Is that you? Switch.
Everyone here?
Sorry.
Just making sure everyone
So we
here.
can learn Featherfall.
It's good.
My voice being projected loud enough so that everyone can hear my voice. Just making
Absolutely
sure.
not, but I'll perk my ears up as much
Yes,
as I can. I'll tell you.
I can make my
Tell me
voice a
what
bit
it says.
louder for you if you so ever wish so.
I love this professor.
Just yell as loud as you can. It'll make it very interesting.
All right then. Well then, if everyone is here and ready to start the lesson, we shall begin. All right. So, let me all tell you a story before we start our class. This is the story of a young man called Eric Falsalot. He was quite a daring daredevil, you see. Young Eric Falsalot would jump all the way to many countless towers. He was a daredevil that loved to jump over buildings and mountains with great ease. But one day, he decided to take the tackle, the greatest challenge of all time, and that was to jump off the what was the word? The world's tallest cliff, the cliff of Falsalot. Needless to say, he took on the challenge with great strive, and after that, nobody
My brother's
knew what
taking
happened.
ice for someone on my friend.
What was that? Anyways.
I think I just heard a voice.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, just making sure. Spirits these days. But yes, where was I? Before I actually forgot what part of the story was I?
When the guy jumped. He jumped to his death off the mountain.
Yeah, he died.
He jumped and was never seen?
Did he?
I think I might have spoiled the ending.
Don't jump
Yeah.
to conclusions. I see what I get there. But yes, needless to say, he jumped. And nobody knew what happened. And some people to this day say that he's still dead. But that's besides the point. The reason why I told you this story is because it relates to what we're going to be doing today. Now I know plenty of you like jumping. Jumping is a fun thing. People like to jump. Jumping is healthy.
I like jumping!
So, yes, I believe that's so. So we're going to make a potion that helps you all jump without feeling any pain. And anyone guess what potion we're making today?
At the falling.
The big letters.
That one.
The one that King Aqua had.
I am not a fucking clue.
What?
Today, we will be making
I want fall, not die.
a feather fall.
I want to as well.
Don't go head first.
Actually, I have a
You can
question
find.
really quick, Filmadil.
Yeah, sure.
What if I pour it on my head?
So, you said that
I think you
people
just
think
drink
he's
it.
still dead. Does that imply that at some point he came back from the
Yes.
dead to keep jumping off of things?
You know what? That's a good question.
Do you think if we had this, we'd be able to jump on top of people's heads?
Call out.
I'm not sure if that's how that works, but
You will be
maybe.
making a potion of feather falling. Now,
Sounds
this
like it would
potion
be
of
fun,
feather
though.
falling is vitally important to you young people today. As I know a lot of you all love to jump. This potion will make sure that if you ever so happen to accidentally jump off a tall building or cliff, or if you ever decide to fall accidentally, once you land on your feet, and take note, I say feet, not your head, because you can still break your head and die. So if you land on your feet, the potion will equally distribute the pain, the shock throughout your body and outwards to the magical properties of mana-imbued ingredients, yes. You don't need to ask the specifics at the moment. If you ever do, just ask me after class. But yes, today, we have the potion itself is a bit complicated to make, but I have already prepared some of the parts for you, and all you have to do now is mix and match together. Now, all of you, I want you all to be extremely observant and listen carefully to my instructions, because immediately after this, we will be having practicals, in which I will be throwing you all off a cliff.
Oh my
Isn't
god.
that fun?
Awesome.
It's pretty fun, is it not? Yes, there we go.
Sounds like fun.
Share the enthusiasm. I did not expect this. Anyways, let's get started, shall we?
Please listen carefully. Okay, please.
A potion of feather falling consists of 3, not 1, not 2,
3,
but 3 main ingredients. This is this. The first ingredient, which you have on your tables right now, is the feathers of an Asyxian tailwind bird. This is your first primary main ingredient and is used as the main proprietor to distribute the shock and impact of your falls. Now, you see all those feathers? I want you to slowly remove all the little feathers, little feather parts. I don't actually know what they're called, but you know the little shaft thing there on the feather.
Yeah.
And the thing. Just make sure you remove.
All right.
And the soft little ticklies?
Yes, yes.
Ticklies,
Yeah,
yes.
keep
Well,
the
that's a
tickly part.
technical
That's the
term now.
important part you need. Yes. Good one,
Mm.
Lyra.
Okay, actually,
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
I felt like I nearly died there.
Ticklish.
Don't worry, nothing happened. You must have imagined it.
Yeah, a little bit.
I imagined myself getting hurt, that's for sure.
What was that?
Oh, I was just agreeing.
How about
Mm.
What?
Imagine if you were to tickle someone with it. Just a little.
that should be fun. Nice
And
little
3
flower
students
right
is better than 2, and 4 students is better than 3, and 5 students is too many.
Exactly.
That's anything I've ever done.
I love murder.
Wait,
Start reading.
wait,
Next
6
step.
students is too many.
The next
Start reading
ingredient
ahead on the next step, and I'll get the best of it.
is simply Drozen mountain salt, primarily used for well-made cutlery and dishes, but it's also used as a substitute for gold shavings. We won't be needing gold shavings as it is too much of a powerful.
How much?
Don't worry, there's a bag of Drozen mountain salt on your tables. It just don't touch that yet. We will get to that. I'm just explaining what that ingredient is at the moment. It's mainly used for food, for preserving food and making food more saltier, but it's also good as a substitute for gold shavings, as it has good quantifiable quantities of magic quantities that make sure that it's quantifiably good for distributing the magic and quantifies whatever quantifies on that quantifiable. Yes. And
Lots of
finally,
quantities.
the last. That's a lot of quantities, yes. And finally, the last ingredient we have on that table. I'm sorry, was something funny?
No, not at all. Sorry.
Alright. The last ingredient you will be needing is the slime excretion of a Viveran bull toad. Now, this is over there is on a jar, and I want you all to handle this ingredient with care. You see, this ingredient is a powerful paralytic. Viveran bull toads are usually the prey of Viveran wildlife, and they use their slime excretion to paralyze creatures tens of times size bigger than them. So if any of those gets in your hand, you're gonna have a limp hand for the rest of the day. Just keep that in mind.
I've had that happen to me before.
That's good to know. But yes, now that you've all learned ingredients,
Ratesh,
we're
please.
going to start.
No,
We're going to start.
Wait.
As I was saying, we're going to start by slowly putting in the Sarvyra bull-toad slime excretion into the cauldron. So I want you all to slowly put it in.
Okay.
Do not put it all
Slowly.
at once, or it's going to cause no overflow, and you don't want everything overflowing.
Do you want me to do it? I've handled this stuff before.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
I got gloves on.
About how much whole
That's what I meant by it kind of happened to me. I've dealt with those things
I
in the
assume
wild.
it should be fine if one of us can hold it and the other can put the slime in. That should be fine.
Alright, Ivy, and you think you can...
That sounds like a good idea.
Was numb afterward.
Who's holding it and who is scooping it in?
I mainly just didn't feel the food I ate.
What do you think is safer if it's
I think you
paralytic?
might be up to it, man. You
Because I can either hold it with this hand.
Let's see.
I believe in you, Ivy.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. As long as you hold it with that hand and I'm careful enough, we should be good to go.
Alright.
Wait, wait, we put the salt.
Gonna grab the tool to scoop the slime.
Do we put the salt in?
Did you say not yet?
You can do it.
Wait, don't take the salt.
I think we could do it. Let's see.
Well, no, don't start too fast.
Don't put
Scoop.
Slow,
It looks so slimy. If it wasn't for the fact that I could paralyze you, I would touch it.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate.
I should try it, maybe.
Now that just pick up the little fluffy feather.
There we go.
Of the Sixian tailwind bird.
Salt yet?
Right in front of you.
John, just listen to what I'm saying right now. Everything will be
Wait, take
explained in
feather.
due time.
And if
Take
you can
the
just put
feathers
in 2 or 3 at a
I'm
time.
taking the other one.
and get the salt, and I want you to alternately put each other one at a time. Put a bit of
You put the
pinch of
salt, I
feathers
put the feather.
inside, and then put a
Salt
pinch
feather,
of
salt
salt.
feather.
While you're doing that, I want you to
Alright.
continuously stir as well. That's why
Alright.
you're currently multiple people there, so it should be a
Alright.
bit more
Alright,
easier.
You keep
I'll mix it
stirring
while we're doing this.
slowly, right?
At your
Alright,
pace.
Slowly.
Alright.
Got salt.
Sprinkle,
See.
sprinkle, sprinkle.
If you want, I can stir it and you can put the ingredients in.
Sure.
The ingredients for each other. The mountain
Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
So we have to put it one at a time.
Wait, did I do salt or feathers last?
This is salt.
Put them both at the same time, young Grip.
Feather.
Just put salt.
Oh, okay, good.
Whatever you're ready.
Yeah.
Just say how many times we have to do it.
Before we
Wait, put all
continue,
the salt in now.
Uh,
No,
can
just
somebody
one
tell me what are
sprinkle.
the 3
Just-
ingredients needed to make a feather falling potion?
did not hear how many times you have to do it.
I can say that. Me,
Anyone?
I could do that.
Alright, young Graham, tell me what the ingredients are.
I think I got it
Well, you
almost.
need the feather of an Asexian.
Okay.
Feathers of an Asexian bird, roasted mountain salt, and slime from a
There we
fear
go.
and bull-toad.
The fuck's sakes, I was supposed to be the one answering.
Sorry, I was saying it to him. I wasn't saying it to him. He asked.
Well, why don't you tell him too? Hmm?
Expertly done.
No, he just asked. I was just telling him.
Can you, young Martes, can you please explain to me what Sarvyra bull-toad slime excretion does?
It's paralytic. Make you numb and paralyze you.
Apparently he hates
Good job.
him.
I'm
I
glad
tried to eat
you
one
all
at one
listened.
point.
I see.
Continue.
Good to know. But yes. Once you have all put in the feathers and the salt, I want you to continuously stir, maybe sing a song while you're doing it, and it should be done in a few moments. All right?
Ivan, can you sing?
This looks like it tastes lovely.
Yeah, I can
Do you want me to do or
What do you want to do?
I was just
I don't know why.
I don't remember, I'll be honest, I lost my train of thought.
Professor is singing.
I see.
It's okay. So one of us can stir and the other one can sing.
So sing.
I'm not much of a singer.
He hopped and he walked.
Do you want to stir and I'll sing?
If you'd like.
Should be done in a few more.
Okay.
In a few more.
Here you go.
12.
Keep stirring,
10
alright?
seconds.
They had the launch
Still
codes.
I can do it.
Let's go in the
Every so often,
garden.
there's no more
You'll find something waiting right
sing
there.
great.
Hey, I was still singing.
Thank you.
Oh, we can sing later. We're done. The potions should be complete.
Sing
Dang.
together later.
We're
Lauren.
gone. I will now evaluate each one of your
man, what is he
potions. We will start with Miss Byron and
Miss Byron.
Miss Byron? Byron's a
Abdel.
girl?
Sorry, I'm a bit old.
Byron, I
but
didn't
yes.
know
I
that.
don't think he's a girl.
Whoa!
Anyways, can you please, can you both please?
I know, but it was a little funny.
How you make your
You're probably better at this than I am.
So we had to make sure that once the feathers were in, that they actually got properly dissolved in the liquid a little bit before starting to add in the salt gradually, and making sure that softly stirring so that the salt actually dissolves all the way before hitting the bottom, so that they start to pull out the essence properly.
I
And
see.
some heat management and something.
Good. That's good. Here. Now, Miss Abdel, can you explain in your words how you made the potion?
Pretty sure that.
While we were slowly stirring it, we were slowly putting in the frog essence.
Alright, that's fine. All right. Let me now check how you made your potion then. There we go. Let me just get up this table. There we go. Let's give it a quick taste. Let me get my spoon that I keep in my handy dandy coat.
Is that sanitary? Oh.
Yes, this is right really well done. A little bit more salt into the mix, and that should be perfect. Good job. All right.
A king of potions.
Oops. Next duo, please, can you explain to me how you made your potions, young Grim and Evian?
Well, I did.
Yes, sorry.
Well, I did the putting things in, and Ivian did the stirring. And he just sort of kept stirring while I kept putting things in. And that.
Oh dear.
That probably
I see.
worked.
And, young Avian, sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing names. Can you please explain to me how you made your potion?
I believe Grim applied the feathers first, and then the bullfrog slime, and then I believe she added the salt and the rest of the feathers in at the same time.
No, I did the bullfrog slime first. I didn't put in any feathers first. I just took off the bits first. That's what I did.
Oh dear.
Didn't put it in.
Alright then, let's see how you made your potion then. Oh, it's quite starchy, this one. Alright. Oh dear.
Oh no.
This should be fine, yes. Let me just, we're missing a couple of feathers. There we go. That should be fine. Now keep stirring while I'm evaluating the rest of the students. Alright, you little ones. Looks like I don't need to. Would you please kindly explain to me how you made your potion?
Okay, well, we start off by putting the slime in first. I was the one scooping it in while she was holding on to it, and then after that, I was stirring while she was going ahead and putting the salt and feather one at a time, just one after the other, while I slowly stirred it, making sure that I wasn't being too rough with it or anything. And then I sung.
Alright, good. That's good to hear. Very lively you are. And Miss Sarvyra, can you please explain to me in your words, if it's possible?
Well, I believe she explained it exactly as I would. I actually leaned over and double-checked to make sure everything was dissolved at the end.
Okay, now double checking to make sure. That's good. Alright, let me taste your potion then. Got that there.
I think it's fine.
Yes, well done. Add a little bit of Viren Bulto extraction, and you should be completely perfect. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to the back row. Young Deltas, can you please tell
All
me?
right.
Yes. So first you pluck the feathers.
Just a
you
little more
make sure the
slime and
feathers
we'll
are
be
put
good to
aside,
go.
stalk separate. I
Do
believe
we
that's
go
what they're
ahead and do
called.
that, or
Then you add the extract
I believe so.
slowly and
I think
carefully.
they
You
were
don't
also
want to
having to do
paralyze
some
yourself.
stuff too, putting in
Then
more
once that's added,
feathers.
you stir as you go along. And you make sure it is stirred to a good amount for a appropriate amount of time, as you gave before. Then, what I did, because I was alone,
Oh,
was I
it stinks that
separated
you
the
can't
feathers and
touch
salt
it.
to
Looks like it'd be a
sides of
cool
the table
toy.
to ensure I added them in
A
equal
little bit,
amounts.
yeah.
The feathers
Sure,
starting
they're
first to
similar.
make sure they dissolve, and then
Just
adding
get
the salt and
lifted
adding
as
them
a slime,
equally.
just kind of.
Before, afterwards, once both ingredients were finished, stir them until completion, which you described being a short amount of time.
I see.
Scrape.
Very well
There we go.
articulated. You have quite a way with words.
Thank you.
Now
And
let's
just
take
stir
your,
it a little
let's
bit.
See if your potion stands up to your words. Then there we go.
Can I stop stirring now? I'm getting tired.
I do say, for one man job, it is quite a well-made potion. I do say you have a
If you leave
future
me,
in
I can
potion
do
crafting.
anything.
Young
Thank you.
Deltas. Good job. All right.
There we go.
All right, you noisy duo at the back. How can you explain to me how you made your potion?
I'm really
Which
excited.
one of us? Me?
Both of you.
No, not nervous at
Okay,
all.
well,
Whichever wants to start first.
Because it looks like it'd be so much fun.
Feathers at
I
the
saw
beginning,
Avi using it
then
yesterday. He
I
jumped off my balcony
in
and he just
a
floated
handful
down, and it
of
looked
the-
so much
of
fun.
Bull toad inside.
Interesting.
He
Alright.
stirred it a bit. Then, while he stirred, at the same time, I
Suppose
was
that calms my
putting the
nerves.
And besides,
feathers in here, and he
besides,
was
I think you and
putting
I did a
the-
great job.
the salt while also
I think we
stirring.
did too.
I see. All right, good job. And young Tess, please tell me
Makes all
how
the more
you made
exciting
it
for
in
when
your
we get to
words.
soar through the cliff.
In my words,
Or footfall.
he poured
the
in
cliff.
It'll feel like
in
flying.
the bullfrog paralytic slime, the excrete, and then we had the feathers plucked already. So we started by putting one feather in salt, letting it dissolve. One feather in salt, getting equal amounts, and we kept just mixing for a while.
I see. All right. Let me just, can somebody put this spoon in, here. Can you get the spoon for me? I'm kind of tired from jumping up on top of these
all right.
tables from time to time.
We'll do it together.
It's not that heavy of a spoon.
I don't think that's the point, Mr. Bumble. Yeah, just hand it over to him. Here you go. Open up. Don't.
I thank you for the
I
offer,
can just
but
hand
I'll
you the
do
spoon.
it with my own hand. Thank you very much.
You're
let's
welcome.
See, let's see. Oh dear. Yes, this is quite well. Yes, quite indeed.
Quite good.
No, don't worry. You all did a good job. Yes, you all did a good job. Next.
No, wait.
Said it was
no,
good.
wait.
You're a teacher. You're not supposed to lie to us.
He
I'm
just
not
he
lying
liked
to
it so
you.
much he
Anyway.
choked on it. He drank it too fast.
He doesn't lie to us.
Can you please explain to me, both of you, how you made your...
Oh boy, I don't think I'd want to choke on this.
No, probably not.
Yeah. And then I stirred. And then you put in the feathers
I, have
and
no,
the salt.
I just realized I hope no one else
All
falls
right,
off that
continue
cliff.
to stir.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Well, worst comes to worst.
Okay,
The ones who
then,
are floating will catch them, right?
All right. Can you explain to me?
I hope
can
so.
you tell me the three ingredients needed to make this potion?
I hope so too. Though I don't think it should be anything super dangerous. I mean, he's a teacher, right? I know there's gonna be some risk, but I don't think it'd be anything that bad.
All right, good enough. Let's taste
Who
your
knows,
potion.
really?
That is true. Guess I just have to wait and see.
pretty good. Yes. I thought you guys were having a hard time understanding my lesson, but it looks like you've all made a decent potion. Good job. There we go. And last,
thank you,
but not the least. All right, let me just magically fly to the next table. Tell me, young Kai and young Diana, can you please explain to me the potion that you have created?
So, Tiana pulled apart the feathers at the beginning because, just didn't seem like it was a good idea for me to do it. And, afterwards, I carefully put in the slime into the potion. While Tiana stirred, I put the, salt and feathers in. I was a little, I misheard how the process was, so I went one at a time, and then when Tiana told me to put it in at the same time, that's when I, did that. And then they stirred for the rest of the time.
I see. Now, Miss Tiana, can you explain to me your side of the story?
Basically, what he just said. I did the prep work and the stirring. He's the one that put the components into the crucible.
I see. Alright then, let's give your potion a little bit of a quick taste test. This is not supposed to be like this. There we go.
I think he just broke through.
A little bit more. Turn up the heat a little bit more. It should dissolve it. It should be fine. There we go. Alright then.
I think they made a new element. Federfolium.
Anyways, as I was...
Featherfolium!
What? Sorry, I was talking to myself.
Now that you've all
Being
learned
pushed
basics,
up now is what he's doing.
I want all of you to gather a vial over there and take a sample of your own potion, and you're going to be needing this because now the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to
It's gonna go
cliff.
great.
We're gonna
Listen,
test
I'll catch
Yeah!
you if it doesn't.
Hopefully you all made a good
What if I
potion,
fall
because
before you?
The real test is to make sure
I'll catch you if it doesn't.
all land safely on your feet.
Alright. Got one. Ivy and I already got one. It's fine. Or, do we each need one? I think we each need one. Okay.
I would assume we each need one.
I think we each need
Doesn't.
one.
Unless you get 2 straws, then maybe you could share one.
Well, that is a dangerous direction to look at. Oh,
Never
damn.
mind. I wasn't saying we should. I was just giving an option to them.
Young Tiana, please come over here.
Can I taste it, sir?
Something else.
Taste it in a little bit. Show me your hand.
I'm sure we'll be tasting it soon enough.
What do you think it's gonna taste like? Do you think it'll really taste like feathers, frog slime, and salt? Or do you think because they mix together it'll actually at least be somewhat good?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna give myself false hope and say that it's gonna taste great.
Okay.
You and me both. Well, at least it can't be the worst.
How about both of us?
I probably tasted worse. I once had grass and salt water.
Oh, that's an interesting combination.
I don't know. Oh, honestly.
The professor made it and told me it was tea, and I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You're not.
That was a mistake.
Do you still drink it?
Oh, I'm not gonna fucking hold a hand while we jump off.
2 glasses.
No.
I trust that man with my life, and I've only spoken to him like this one time.
You
I
poor
drank
soul.
the second one as a
Poor soul.
I drank the second one so that they wouldn't give that glass to anyone else.
You see that?
Hmm.
I would hold out a spare vial in his other hand.
Don't. Whatever you do, do
I've
not
jumped
drink
off of
Professor
it
Mordred's teas until he actually learns how to make tea.
Thank you for the warning.
Man, I don't know what he's doing.
No problem. I got
Yeah, it's
sick the
rather
next
strange,
day,
isn't
so I'd rather not have someone else get sick.
Wait, did you not just hear what
I'm
they
so
said?
sorry.
I'm fine now.
Okay, that's good.
What?
It's okay. It's okay.
Apparently,
I'm fine.
Kai hurt his hand, so they're kind of like.
I'm fine. He just took some water and food.
Oh yeah, no, I heard them talking about
You know,
that.
it sounds like something that my
Yeah,
something that my parents won't
He got some of the
out
paralytic
once.
on it.
Something about if your
I
friends
keep
jumped off a
possible.
cliff, would you do it? Feel like being told to do exactly that now.
You were there, remember?
Well, it's more
When
like
he
a
said it.
teacher than a friend.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder if
remember
this will
remaining
taste as
cold
bad
and
as that
saying
felt.
nothing when I heard that.
I
Nothing
hope
at
not.
all.
Sure, it's fine.
Please don't let magic fail me. Please don't let potion making fail me. Please.
I imagine this
You know,
would taste a lot
special
better
ingredients
than
and ingredients
grass and
like you
salt water.
said something, but I cannot remember
put
quite
down
what
there?
it was.
I hope so.
Man, that's a shame I didn't speak.
I put this, Alright, everyone's ready? If everyone's ready, we're going to start moving to the nearest cliff. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody has cold feet, now is the time to turn back. Nobody?
I want to break my legs!
Oh my god, Grim.
Woo! I'm ready to jump.
Wanna do.
Alright, kids.
I'm
follow
ready.
me.
Exciting.
Woo!
Adventure.
Oh boy.
Alright. We don't have all
I
day
bet you're
now,
happy,
kids.
sir. Now we get to apply our medical knowledge that we learned the other day.
Oh my god.
But you won't be needing any of your medical knowledge. Nobody's going to get hurt today. At least I think so. Anyways.
But did he just say it? Wait, did he just say
What was that last part, Professor?
Nothing. Good morning, Chancellor. Are you ready for another exciting day?
Yes, can't wait to watch
I'm-
children eat themselves off a cliff.
Yes, it's good to hear.
Same place as last time?
Now which? Yes. Now which way was it again? I am not good at
You
directions.
all should go to the dorms and head up from there.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Alright.
Students that know the way. The cliffs by the graveyard.
Ah, yeah.
this one?
There we go. They follow me.
Oh god, I just hurt myself.
Are you alright? We haven't even started the jumping yet and people are already getting hacked.
Wait, are we supposed to not get hurt?
I'm very uncertain.
Okay.
Don't worry. Just going up this cliff now.
Does he have blood coming out of his mouth?
It's not like you might. It's not like you might lose a hand. You know, it's only like a shattered spine or something.
Oh yes, that's another thing. Make sure you land on your feet. I'm pretty sure that all of you know how to land on your feet. We're all sapient bipedal.
I have much training with landing. I've jumped off many things.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
What if the one drinking the potion was a snake, Professor?
I'm ready.
Well, it sucks to be the snake then, but yes.
Wait, what?
I suppose so.
Wait, what?
Which way to go up here? Okay. Anybody know any good mountain songs as we walk slowly up the way to the cliffside? Well, I'm sorry, young Grim. I'm an old, pruny old man, as they say.
That you are.
Respect your elders. You never know when your elders will fight back.
I am fully prepared for that eventuality.
I haven't fought with old people before.
Great.
You don't want to see Bombadil angry. When Bombadil gets angry, he turns into a bomb.
Byron?
Ah, yes. Don't worry. We're almost there. Give me a little bit more. If you have any last words, now's the time to say it.
I want my last word to be fuck.
Language!
You said last words. I feel like I should get to choose.
Oh, at least I'm very... No, you wouldn't want your little gravestone to say fuck.
I would.
Quite inappropriate. Alright, then I'm not judging you.
Are you
Alright, follow
insinuating
me.
that we could die?
We can talk later.
No. I'm just saying that sometimes just big events happen and you want to prepare for the worst. I'm not saying that you will die. I'm just saying that things go wrong from time to time. Anyways, watch your
just
step now.
listen.
If you guys have your potions, now is the time to drink them.
Okay.
Alright. There's a...
I'm in.
All right.
All right.
I
Where's
see.
it?
Bonus
Wait, what
points
did
if
he-
your potion works and you only drink half.
Wait. Oh, there he is. I'm
I
here.
only
Down the hatch?
drink the one that I did with Murtish.
Cheers.
Okay.
It tastes like the frog did. It tastes just like the frog did, which is not good. The salt just enhances the frog flavor.
Have you talked before?
I have a refined palate.
It was quite savory, Professor.
If we're going to be more realistic, my gravestone will probably say something like, oh shit.
Over here, over here. Whoops, sorry. There we go. Over here.
I'm
over
ready
here.
to jump.
Perfect.
Can I do it
Not
now?
yet, not yet. Don't jump yet. Don't jump yet. Everyone, form a straight, nice line. Look, the Chancellor is here to watch your progress. That's very kind of her.
Are you sure that she's not there to
I'll have
kill
an
us in case
audience
anything
to my
happens?
death. Awesome.
Don't worry. All right, everybody, form a nice line over here. We're gonna do this by pairs. All right?
Okay.
Anyone want to volunteer? Anyone want to volunteer? Who's the first one who wants to jump?
I do.
Me!
They want to.
Lyra, we can do it together. We can hold hands.
Yes!
You want to do it?
But everyone, the rest of
wait.
you, go line up over
Are
there.
you good? You flexing? You good?
Give these two some. Give these two some space. There you go.
All right.
Not really.
So if we die,
Whenever
You think they'll live?
whenever
At
you're
least
comfortable, I'll go
I do.
first.
Me too. I just hope that we'll live.
all right. Take
I'm
my
sure
hand.
we will.
Look at the
And if we
enthusiasm.
don't, we die together, and that's what matters.
All right. If y'all ready to jump,
Do you think you can fix broken leg?
3, 2,
Um,
1, and
I can certainly try.
go for it.
Are they alive? Did they make it?
Alive.
Fortunately, they are. Anyway, next.
What?
Hey, what?
Who wants to go next?
Unfortunately.
Nothing. Anyways, next.
Um,
Who wants to go next?
You want to
know what?
join the
Fuck
map,
it.
Dell?
Let's go, Murtish.
You want to go next?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mizuku and Yam.
All right.
On the count of 3.
I'm ready.
No
Run,
regrets
okay?
now.
Determination.
Yes.
All right.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, and. Oh wait, I have a little speck on my shoulder there. And 3.
Surveyor, did you hear that?
hey, what?
Oh, one of them hit a rock on their way down. They should be fine though. Anyway,
That
who's
just been
next?
Kiki.
Once we finish this, can we leave?
Oh, just stay there for a bit.
Oh,
But don't worry, the class should be over.
It's not a. I
But
didn't
anyways, don't
see
make
anything.
yourself
Oh,
volunteering then.
okay.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Okay.
It should be nothing.
Alright, nobody's volunteering? Alright, both of you? Alright, everyone. Now, if you need any tips, remember to brace for impact. It's still a jump after all. Don't think about it. Think about it as a nice. Think about it. You're falling into a nice pool. Always brace for impact when you jump. Anyways, on the count of
Right.
3. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and. What comes after that? 3. Jump. They seem to be fine. All right. You know, you guys are more brave than the last group. The last group that did this were screaming every time they jumped on the cliff.
Do we
They are fine.
need to wait for the count of 3?
If you, just to make sure that they're all prepared. Anyways, next.
I'll go.
Anyone want to volunteer? All right. And who would you want to jump with?
Can you take us?
No, don't be scared.
Yes.
It's
All right.
all right then. On the count of 3, I want to keep the people down there waiting. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That was a nice, graceful jump by them. Next.
I'm going.
Alright, who wants to join young Byron?
I'm solo. Don't worry about it. I'm going right there. Yep.
Alright then. Oh. Alright then. Takes initiative into his own hands. Who's next? Alright, it's just the four of you. Hopefully none of you are getting cold feet. You've already made it this far. Now it's the time to make the final plunge. Look at everyone down there. They all seem to be perfectly fine. One of them is on the floor, but that's perfectly normal.
What?
Yeah, I think Grim is just sliding down the floor. Look, they're all cheering for you. So anybody wants to run jump next? If you're having cold feet, tell me, and we'll think about something. Anyone? If nobody is volunteering, I'm going to start picking by random. 1, 2. Alright, young Tiana, why don't you come? Young Tiana and Miss Sarvyra, why don't you guys?
Okay.
Young Sarvyra and young Evian, why don't you go jump for now? Alright, on the count of 3. Actually, young Caleb, would you like to jump as well?
Don't you think we should jump from different locations here? It looks a little, rugged.
Don't worry, you should be fine. Alright, they're all waiting for you, so on the count of 3, all of you jump together. Maybe sing a song while you're at it. 3! Wait, 1, 2, and 3! Oh dear.
Anyone else up there?
No.
I'm assuming not, because Bombadil's jumping down. Come on.
There we go. That wasn't that hard, was it, students? There we go.
Gather up.
Gather up.
Gather up.
Is everyone here? Anyone with any actual injuries? Looks like everyone here is perfectly fine. See, I told you nothing to be worried about. I was just joking with the death joke. Everyone should be perfectly fine.
Of course.
I knew you were joking, sir. I could tell.
That's the spirit. Anyway.
What is that?
All of you had fun?
I trusted you.
Look at all. Looking at the all
Yeah,
of your
can I
faces,
jump
you all
off of
had
more
fun.
shit now?
What is what?
Yes,
I'll ask you in a minute.
There's a time limit to those potions, so I don't have.
And how long is
What
the
is
time
the
limit?
time limit?
I would not recommend
Half a
doing
day.
it too late after nightfall.
12 hours.
Yes.
Right.
There we go. But yes.
Oh, I'm about to do
Just remember this. Jumping off cliffs is just like working out. If you jump too many times, you're going to feel it the next day. So just a reminder. But yes, I'm glad that you've all jumped. You seem that this class is a bit more braver than the last one. So that's good on you. Now that you've all learned this lesson, you are all now able to craft your own potion of feather falling, provided that you have the materials, which my classroom has in its stock. So all you have to do is to ask me if ever you need to make a potion of feather falling. Besides that, you should all be ready and prepared now for what else is to come. If you ever have a high obstacle cliff, you are safe in knowing that you'll be able to traverse it. Have anyone else have any questions before I dismiss you all?
No, sir.
No.
Where's the danger, dude?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Alright then. Well then, if you're all, nothing else is to be asked, you're all dismissed. Have a wonderful rest of the day, students.
I'm gonna jump off
Thank
the
you,
top
sir.
of the
Called by Ryan.
I'm gonna jump
Follow me.
off the top of the school. Somebody watch me. Somebody watch me.
Sorry, what did
Watch
she
me
say?
Jump off the top of the school.
On the side of your face.
Abby.
I was I'm gonna follow Lenore somewhere.
What did she say? Professor, I think you've taught the students
but
Wait,
Chancellor?
wait, Eleanor.
Wherever you want.
Is that a spell?
Where are people jumping off of?
And they need
No,
to...
I'm not jumping again.
Sure, some of them need this.
I want to jump
not
again.
jumping
Who did the
again.
Chancellor call? My
Go with him.
audio temporal flux.
I was gonna ask.
Oh,
I was gonna ask
okay.
Lyra to jump with
I
me,
believe it
but
was
Let's
the
go.
documents
I'll go with
that
you
were
because I think Lyra's
mentioned
busy.
at the start of the part of the announcement. You still remember?
Oh. Okay. Professor, I'm gonna
well, he said
go
his
grab some tea and I'll meet
auditory.
you. I'll grab some tea and meet you in your classroom, I guess, in a few minutes.
Alright. I'll just finish things up here, clean up a little bit more stuff then. Anyway, you were saying something?
No, I was saying he said his auditory hearing was in flux from the meeting, so. I don't think he heard people that were there, but I don't think he
If you don't mind me asking, there's a mark on the side of your face. Has it always been there?
Hmm.
And your mouth. Are you okay?
Let me get some tea first.
Mm. Okay.
What was it? It was frogs, slime, and shouldn't be any side effect. Frog slime and snail slime should be okay. I think that's what I read. Oh wait, I did leave it in the classroom, didn't I? I think yeah, I left my work outside. Rest, yeah. The the little garden above us, where the brooms are. I left a spot of moss up there. Can you grab that?
Yeah.
Briefly?
Sure. I'll be back.
Where's the knife? That's nasty. That'll calm the nerves. Okay. That's fine. I didn't get that yet this morning.
Would you rather me ask later?
You can ask just a moment. Cacti, I wasn't trying to lose you. I thought Sarvyra followed Byron into the professor's classroom.
Are you okay? Byron?
I'll be alright.
You don't look alright. Oh my god. Do I need to go get a professor?
No, it'll be fine.
This doesn't look fine.
Professor Baum, they'll be here in a bit. It's okay.
Is something wrong?
Where's Professor Bombadil? Did you
haven't
pass
seen
him on the
I
way
was looking
here?
for him. No.
Okay. He should be here in a minute.
That doesn't look good.
Are you sure you're okay? Because I could think of a lot more positions that you can be in if you were okay.
It's fine. I'm just taking a nap.
You should probably sit up.
It'll be fine.
Please? It's for the best, I think. You don't want to lose consciousness, that's the point.
No, something like this.
Come on.
It'll be fine.
Just sit up and breathe.
Don't worry about me. It'll be fine. Once Professor Bombadil tells me where he left that stupid nonsense.
I'll go take a look for him.
Seems there's my ink pot. Oh, there it is. Piece of paper. Cool. Still. Need to prep the ingredients.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Young Byron.
Hey, Professor.
Now tell me, what
you
has
left
been...
you have leftover snails over here, right?
Leftover snails? Yes, for some potions I was doing, but what is all about? Why is young Sarvyra here as well? What is the meaning of this?
Keeping an eye on me. You always keep a couple extra.
Now what is wrong with you? You've been acting extremely odd in the past few since the morning. I want you to explain. I'm looking after you, young Byron. I want to know what's wrong.
Well, I may have gone overboard a little bit, but you know, nothing, little moss, and
Overboard with what exactly?
Well, you got my note about one of those potions I want near term, right?
Yes, and I was just
These
about to
are
talk
the
to you about it.
ingredients.
Did you start making them without me?
Oh, no. I'll need the antitoxin though.
Young Sarvyra, do you know anything that's happening right now?
I don't. That's why I'm here. I only just noticed the blood.
Byron, I told you that I wouldn't tell anything to the Chancellor, but if you're not going to explain anything to me, I'm going to have to take matters in my own hands.
No. It's okay.
Exactly what is happening now.
I was preparing a couple potions to help me out with some resistance, and I got everything prepped. I just didn't dilute it quite enough. So it was a little rough yesterday, but it's wearing off now. So I just need
what is
got some
wearing off?
Well,
what is this? What do you have here?
It's tea. It's got some moss in it. You might know from the lore and stuff that's to help ease off toxins and stuff.
As I see here that you've ingested something quite dangerous, haven't you? I told you if you're going to work on potions, you would have to ask me for supervision.
Well,
what have you been doing?
Technically, it wasn't a potion, though. I was just getting some resistance to you know what. So I happened to come across some of it when I was battling it a while ago. So I'm going to be needing it shortly in the future.
Do you understand the consequences if you don't properly brew this, young Byron?
Yeah, well,
And yet you chose to do this by yourself with no supervision in case something went wrong? Rule number 1 of potion crafting: never test the potion on yourself unless you have somebody to help you out with it, young Byron. If I was the Chancellor right now, you would be in some grave punishment time. Unfortunately, I'm not the Chancellor.
I don't have time for that anymore. I mean, Sarvyra, what were you meditating on yesterday?
What?
I assume you were in the know yesterday.
No.
Or was it 2 days ago?
Regardless, you are in a very dangerous situation, Byron. I am quite disappointed that you did not ask me for... I know that you gave the letter, and I was just about to consult you on that, but doing it without my supervision or anybody's
Well,
supervision...
it wasn't the antitoxin I was working on. It was the toxin I was working on.
Exactly, that's the bigger point. You were working on the poison itself, and if something goes wrong, you could have been killed yourself. How do you even get the hands on these? I must ask.
I mean, I practically already told you the last time we chatted.
Sorry, a little bit of a mind lapse there. All right. Give me a bit. I got the right ingredients over here.
In the know?
You know where Evian went yesterday? 2 days ago, right?
Oh.
No?
No one told me anything.
Am I gonna have words with the Chancellor? Thought that's why you didn't respond when I walked by and asked where Evian was. Figured you were hiding it. Stupid Kristen, Nora, and Ivian went outside the walls to talk to the spirits 2 days ago.
Here,
no
hold up your hand. These are herbal pellets. They should help you. Should be more effective than whatever potion you've crafted over here. I swear to God. Young Byron, I will be locking my room from now on. You will only be creating potions with my supervision. Do you understand?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't anything I got in here.
Still, I would like to make sure you're not getting yourself into any material danger, especially if your team doesn't even know about what you're doing. It's quite if you're going to do something dangerous, at least inform somebody. Your team members care about you, and if they just see you missing all of a sudden, it's going to be quite dangerous. Did you know anything about this, young Sarvyra?
No, I didn't.
Exactly. You are all your Team Lumen. You all work as a team. You must learn to cooperate with each other. If you can't trust anyone, at least trust your teammates. Well, makes sense here, young Byron.
Well, Sarvyra, maybe you want to help me on that front. What are you hiding?
Is there something? Looks like your team is a little bit on the rough edges, I see. Tell me, if I may ask.
What wouldn't you tell me?
I don't understand.
Remember when you told me the story about your hometown? Well, before and after? When you were talking about Christopher? You contradicted yourself. And, among other things, I know, you're lying. What are you keeping quiet about?
I don't understand why it matters right now.
This is not something I should be listening on to. This is your problem that both of you will have to settle in your own terms.
Yeah.
Now, before you start bonding with each other, I want to make
Professor,
sure that
did you have any thoughts? Did you have any thoughts about? I talked to Bellicosa last. She mentioned that magic masking was a thing. What did you think of
Yes,
that
and
potion idea?
I was just about to talk to you about it, but after what you presented with me here today, I believe that you are not yet ready to talk about said potion. Until you can prove to me that you are not going to be irresponsible with said potion, I can't trust you with a potion that can endanger yourself. The potion you're seeking is quite powerful, you see. As it can mask one's own magical ability and presence, it can also, if created correctly, it will drain one's person of his own mana and prana. And what might be good, that might be useful for people, but as you remember, removing one's prana and mana can kill a person, even if you are not practiced in if not gifted in the arts of magic. You still have inherent mana and prana inside of you. And if that were to be taken away, you would still suffer the same effects, even if you can't use them yourselves. Making sense here, young Byron.
Yes. I thought those potions would be separate, but seems like the side effects are linked.
All side effects are interlinked with each other, young Byron, and that is why we have to create them with proper care and responsibility, which you are currently lacking. Don't worry, I will go back to the basics soon. I have another extracurricular potion class happening soon, and I want you to attend it and make sure that you properly listen to proper safety instructions this time around. I make myself clear.
Yes, Professor. It's just it was the toxin was a little on the strong side compared to, well, at least what the literature has to say on it.
Take the pellets I've given you. Take them one every hour until side effects of what you're talking has subsided. To take a couple of, take a couple of them, but it should be fine after that. Also, but it depends on how long that poison has been in you. If it's been for quite a while now, that might be a problem, and we're gonna have to talk to the doctor about it. You're unlucky, actually. The doctor is not here at the moment, but
no,
side effects.
The doctor's not trustworthy enough to talk about this sort of stuff.
Well, we have Professor Bellicosa for it. But yes, I'm quite disappointed, young Byron. But everyone makes mistakes, and I believe you can learn from what you've done after.
I was hoping only to talk to Bellicosa once we were further along on the more advanced potions.
Yes. But it seems that you are not yet ready for them, so we're going back to the basics. Anyways, so until then, we will. You are currently not allowed to brew any specific potions other than the ones that I've given to you. You understand?
Yes, perfect.
If you have any potion that you want to build or to brew, you're going to have to tell them to me first. You send me a note, I'm going to approve of it. I'm not doing this because
Professor, the problem wasn't the potion, Professor. I was microdosing on the toxin. These side effects are expected.
Yes, but the fact that you did it without supervision is the problem. Look,
I knew it was gonna be a little rough the first day. I wasn't too far. I would have been able to be easily noticed had the need arisen.
Look, I would have completely accepted you microdosing yourself with the toxin, but I would have at least wanted you to tell me in advance so I can prepare if worse comes to worse, young Byron. It seems that we managed to
Sir, it's just we don't have much time here. I couldn't find you the other day, so I kind of had to move forward.
Understandable, but that does not excuse you. At least, if you can't find me, find somebody you trust. That's why I want to. At least, if you can't trust anyone here, you have your team. Try to make try to trust your teammates at least. And,
Oh,
at
speaking
the-
of not trusting my nonsense, since I made quite a scene a couple days ago after when I was kind of arguing with Krista at the gate, I kind of made a scene of me walking away. Did they loosen their lips at all after I walked away?
We'll talk about that later. But you don't have to worry about it. However, I want you to right now. I think we've taken too much time. I feel like young
Yes or
Shavyra
no?
here
Did they loosen their lips at all? I just need to know. I don't need to know what they said quite yet. I just need to know what their reactions were. I'm trying to
Nothing
judge
that can-
Krista right now.
Nothing that can.
Sprawled around the floor.
Don't trip.
Feel great. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, hold on a sec.
And look at this, it even has like little angry eyes on the duck. You might be right about this.
Wait, there's two ducks now. Wait. Wait, what the hell?
So what
I
happened?
think the ducks are out to
Why did you
kill
get
me.
punished again?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I swear to goodness.
Gazebo's gone. I like doing it to keep you safe. I don't know what I need to hide and what I don't.
assume you want to have it out with me. Might as well sit down over here. So, a while ago, Ivian made me a promise that whenever that I wouldn't get into his business as long as he kept in touch and we synced up and didn't do anything stupid. Well, based on Ivian losing his weapons for a little bit, I guess you can see how that ended up, at the very least. You heard of people having nightmares and stuff? It's not just been Ivian.
Nightmares. What of it? Are they linked?
Well, I can't. Not all of the people are open to revisiting those memories. It scares some of them, but from all the tidbits I was able to glean, they seem to have some sort of common theme. Darkness, something over the moon, really loud sounds, scary sounds. I don't know. But you know, Nora's been spending time with the Fae outside the walls. Every couple days sometimes. Usually not coming back until morning. Well, let's just say that the expert staff on the subject aren't exactly happy what the Chancellor's been up to. It's not exactly responsible. Because the Fae like to... Well, let's put it this way. All the people who have gotten some sort of magical ability recently versus the people who've had a good amount of magic, well, the Fae are picking on the ones that don't know how to use it. Professor Bellicosa is almost certain that pretty much everything the Fae will say are lies. So they can, I don't know, maybe feed on magical power. I don't pretend to understand. But Ivan's caught up in it now. 2 days ago they went out the gate. They crawled through the holes between the bars and the gate. I was lucky enough to be keeping an eye on things, and I thought based on what you were doing, the Chancellor had already told you to knock off. It seems the Fae aren't exactly happy. And they aren't happy to see new people visit them either. But there are a select few, apparently, that, from what the Chancellor said, the Fae think are one of them. And Krista, an annoying little prick. Nora is practically lost and whatever Fey haze she's in all the time. And Ivan, who's got confusing visions and can't make heads or tail of what's really going on. About a week ago, I thought when you guys were having the home ec-ish class, I kept pointing him in your direction. You're in Grimm's direction, but he could never find you guys. Till I literally led him over. But Professor Bellicosa has said that's not unheard of for the Fae to be messing with you. Try to separate you out. So I've been sticking to them in my own way. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere without my knowledge. Or at least not go anywhere dangerous without my knowledge. And Krista, I think, at one point even thought Ivan went back into the basement, but the doctor was certain he didn't because the wards hadn't gone off. So I'm not sure whether what that's all about. All I know is things are starting to happen. Water's rising and the Chancellor isn't telling a soul what's happening. Bellicosa would rather burn down the forest than let any more sorts of harm or things happen. But the Chancellor has put her foot down for some reason. Oh, and one other tidbit. Chancellor often, I think, is lying out of her teeth. I've spotted a couple things here or there or at least inconsistencies because, well, I think she's seen things happen here before because on one of her first days, Chancellor said something about the sun. I said over by the waterfall up, the path up to the observatory had a nice little cave in it. Well, she said she knew. She'd been here before. And the last time the only other person that I know has been here before, well, not technically been here before, but remember that book? Somebody a while ago gave me a whisper that the person who wrote that journal or whatever was related to Nora. And it's been missing ever since, presumed dead. Apparently it has something about monsters and spirits in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Chancellor knows firsthand the nonsense that's happened here before. And she's not telling any team leaders, apparently, what's really going on, so we can even stick to people to protect them. So yeah, I may be stupid, and I'm not exactly happy. But you are lying. Which is why I probably didn't mention it earlier.
I can assure you I didn't know about any of this.
Doesn't change the fact. If you want more motivation to speak up, the last person I know who was having nightmares was Lyra, the little one from Ignis. If certain people find out about that, I'm pretty sure they'll try to drag her out into this nonsense in the middle of the forest and try to make an excuse that none of the other people from her squad can go with her to protect her. I need more advanced potions like that magical invisibility so spirits can't see. So others can protect. Hold on, people are coming for some reason.
Where is it?
Playing or are you hunting?
I'm hunting is what I'm doing. Fuck. Where'd it go?
Came this way.
Look, I might have.
It's gone to the
I might have
water.
Done a similar thing.
It's
recently.
gone to the water.
Yes, there is.
No, I've formed an emotional attachment with Angel Freaky.
You may be unhappy with all my stupidness, but I've got to do this. I've got to take this poison as it is now, because we're going to run into things sooner or later.
Poison? Do you plan on
Remember the
curing
hunt?
yourself?
I need to microdose myself to get somewhat of immunity. All those people that died on the hill, on the mountain. I need to be able at least to stand in front and take blows like that. Bigger things are coming. Those were just things we were trying to hunt for food. Imagine if it's trying to hunt us. Maybe the poison I picked wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but maybe a little bit strong. I should have started lower down, lower grade, but I didn't have anything else. You know, worm poison's a heck of a thing. Not many books on it in the library.
Can't even look at it.
What are you not saying?
What kind of information are you looking for?
All of it.
I don't know anything about this.
People have been keeping you in different circles forcefully from me. The more information I have, the more connections I can make. I'm not so certain that all the people in that trouble group are actually in trouble. I don't know, maybe some of them actually are, but they've been hanging out an awful lot together, hatching all sorts of plans I don't know what. But I need to know what's coming. Because nobody's telling anybody. Or at least they're not telling the people who are gonna get hurt. Why can you even pretend to trust the people who want to speak quietly with you? What have they told you?
Are you referring to the other group? Are you?
Yeah.
haven't told me anything.
That's not what I asked. You're hiding secrets.
What are you two up to?
Not a lot. Quiet.
Doesn't
over
seem
here.
like it. You haven't really moved. Been a lot.
How's
lot
Ivan
today,
doing
haven't you?
today?
He seems to be doing better. He's gotten. Actually, I meant to tell you, Byron. He would rather you not sleep on his business.
He doesn't have a choice. He broke his promise.
Well, this is different.
It's not his. Yeah, I know it's different.
And you just
He
don't
doesn't
care.
get a. He doesn't get a choice in the matter this time around.
I'm not
I
gonna
know
tell
what
you
he's
what
been.
it's about, though. Don't interrogate me.
I do know. That's the problem.
Oh, you do you? Hmm? Well, he seems to be talking with Krista about it, so two of them
I
seem
know.
like they're doing all right.
No.
I'll still keep an eye on him, obviously, but I'm not going to interfere anymore. I've already caused enough problems by doing that.
No, the trouble is Tenebris isn't doing his job. So Krista's going wild
Tenebris?
now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Tenebris is the team lead of Terra. He's supposed to be keeping Krista in line. He's not.
What do
That's
you
the
mean?
problem.
She seems
Well,
fine to me.
She's a little prick, that's what she is.
Yeah, she is. And so am I, so are you. What's so different about her?
Encouraging Ivan not to tell Bellicosa things is a problem.
And why is that a problem?
Doesn't... Why would you tell Ivan not to tell Bellicosa things? That in is... It doesn't even matter what those things are. That in of itself is a problem.
Perhaps. But also we don't know the full nature of these things. Hmm? How can we claim to know what the hell's going on? How can we give them counsel when we don't understand it all?
It looks like Tenebris is going after something. Is the snake over there?
No,
He was
I
just
have no idea.
over there in front of the mid bay.
Yeah, I have no clue. I wouldn't think the snake is over there. Well, I'm done getting involved in shit. I'm not gonna get involved in anything anymore. Staying out of it now.
I'll see you
Keep
around.
an eye out, but that's it.
Keep an eye on Lyra, just to make sure she's safe. She's
I
not
always
in any
do.
trouble or any. She's not in any trouble or anything. Just that's all.
I always keep an eye on the people I care for, Byron. I'm gonna go, I don't know, something.
Not not willing to say, huh? So what are you doing about team members? Are you content, or are you gonna try to get another?
I wanted to look for Ulysses, but he's the only one I have eyes on right now.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Today.
What'd you talk about?
We didn't talk about anything, it was just a good morning.
Right. So what's your anger level with me? On a scale of smack him upside the head to give him a nice little shiv in the back.
I'm not angry with you.
Hey, you two.
Definitely are.
I did.
Sorry for interrupting something, but
You're fine.
I'm heading to the auditorium, then me and Krista gonna be gone until nightfall. We'll be back.
Are you gonna tell your team captain what you're doing?
If you guys need me, I'll be at the auditorium for the next few minutes.
I'm really not, though.
What do you need to know? I'm sure you have questions.
guess the only thing I really want to know is exactly what's happening, but I don't know if you can give me that answer.
I think someone thinks that the Fae are not happy. Something may be related to past events. Nora thinks there's a book in addition to the book that was found
The one about the rat.
before. Yeah. Or she thinks there's a possibility of it. So that could be more knowledge. I don't know.
Mm.
Abdel nearly lost her hand. I'm not sure if that's related or not. Other people have been badly injured early in the morning or late in the evening. They tend to go out late in the evening if they're going to talk with the spirits, usually right about when at nightfall so that they can shoo away most people.
Mm.
You can get through the gate by crawling through the hole, and you're not going to trigger any barriers, at least until you get to the big force field. And if you were to walk through at the same time at the right spot, you might be able to not get detected. I don't know, I haven't tried it. It seems the Fae get really, really, really angry when somebody they don't recognize comes. Theoretically, somebody like Belkoza could mask her magical presence, and theoretically, the Chancellor probably could too, if given she's pretty powerful, but the Chancellor never goes, even though she's directly related. She only waits and watches on top of the wall or somewhere around there. Given that we have rope, if you get up onto the wall earlier, you could probably get up and down a different section of the wall and not be noticed. There are probably really good ingredients that I need for potions out there, but I'm not even going to try to attempt it. Also, Bellicosa doesn't know why the words were placed where. Well, not all of them anyway. So, for example, she doesn't know, or she says she doesn't know, why the one cave entrance is being blocked. But only Bellicosa should get directly alerted. And then I think Bellicosa tells everybody else. And I think there are probably a good supply of snails and things in the cave, which I want to check out, but I'm guessing they have it blocked because it probably links down either to where the rats are in the sewers or to where the thing is in the basement. So either way, that's probably why they have it blocked off. It's really annoying not getting into the basement because we can't use the smithy to work on anything, metalworking wise. But there's nothing I can really do about it. We could probably get... Weeks ago, we probably could have gotten some decent things by striking a deal with the ship captain, but the situation there is becoming more and more severe. It'll be a miracle if the ship captain comes again, at least in the next month. So, although I have wanted to send letters, there's nothing that would probably be able to come back. Hold on. Why the heck is Kristen the Chancellor and Bellicosa all running?
Taki is there too.
they don't have alerts. Except for the barrier, to my knowledge, in that direction. Where did I even stop?
Believe you were talking about Bellicosa doesn't know why the wards are placed down there. And you went into about the caves and your theories about where they lead.
Oh yeah. Said something about Tiana seems to have strong healing power or something, but staff are probably going to let her have special privileges around the medbay. I think she was instrumental in helping Abdel keep her hand. So it's my guess that Tiana probably knows a lot more about what's going on from a different angle because she's been seeing who's been getting hurt. I think Lyra will probably be dragged into this next, based on her having nightmares. And the team structure that the Chancellor so desperately wants is not destroyed by any one person in the different teams, but by herself.
I don't understand.
Do you know how Isaac got his arm?
No.
I'm assuming it's related to his reward, but
One can only assume.
I'm keeping an eye out if Ivian had anything to do with it.
With Isaac's arm?
Because if that... Yeah. Because if that's the case, then that means Ivian is doing multiple things in private, secretly with the Chancellor.
I hate this. I thought I could trust the Chancellor, and now it's leading me down another path.
I don't know all the facts, but those are the ones that I think I know.
Well, thank you. At least
And
now
by
I'm
the
in
way,
the know. Hmm.
I am going to continue my microdosing. Please don't be so alarmed. It'll be fine.
Alright, but if something worse happens, please tell me. Thank you.
I accidentally left out the rope ladder that I was testing out of the attic. I'll try to wind it up tomorrow so people can't see it.
Sure.
It does work though.
Okay.
Not Avi, come on. He was supposed to stay away from that nonsense. Grim has been keeping an eye on different people to help, because what I'm trying to do is figure out who's talking to who, because often it's not, people aren't exactly going to tell you what they're secretly thinking, but you can look at who talks to who.
Right.
Based on some of Grimm's conversations and info, Avi is very cold and calculating underneath that mask. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't gotten any proof of it, but Grimm somehow got that information.
Okay. One surprise after another, isn't it?
Like I said, only trust Bellicosa.
Yeah. I see that now.
Bombadil for now is on the up and up. He's trying to use me to keep an eye on people himself, but I'm trying to use him to get more potions. Because after my incidents, I can't exactly just walk into the med bay and say, oh, I'm poisoned, I need a antitoxin, please, thank you.
Yeah.
I have to make all my supplies. I have to find all my supplies. In fact, I heard something about bad alcohol. Bombadil's something alcohol experiment going bad, so maybe I can get some of that left over and use it for a sleeping potion or something sometime.
Maybe.
But Krista's a real prick when she lets down when her mask slips. She doesn't let it down. She just accidentally falls off.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Nora, Krista, and now Ivian are only telling Bellicosa what they want her to know. So I'm keeping Bellicosa filled in on all I can.
It's annoying.
There's a chain of command for a reason, and they're not using it. You want to go find Ulysses?
Sure, I don't even know what I'm gonna say to him.
Well, start out with a question. Has he talked to any other teams? What does he think of other teams? Get a feeling of what he wants out of a team.
Dooku had a piece. I gave some to Abraham, which gave me the rating. Tenebris had some. Bombadil had some. Alice also had some. So, yeah, quite a few people.
You saw Alice? Is she?
Yeah.
You think she's probably still there?
The last I saw her, she was talking to you in the main hall.
Do you know if he actually talks to anyone on our team?
I believe he's talked to Grim. Casually. I don't know if he's talked to Ivan very much. But I know he was working with us during the event.
Yeah. That was actually on my list of things to talk to him about. He's good with the shield. And we don't have many of those on this team. If I can't find him... Oh, headache. If I can't find him by nightfall, then I'll talk with him tomorrow. He's not in here. Don't want to talk to anyone right now, honestly. I have to get the conversation with Christopher over with, and then I don't have to talk to anyone else. I would love to have him on the team, but Eli sees.
Sarvyra?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
You were getting... I need to walk back to wherever with someone else for a little bit.
Are you okay?
I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
Oh, you know.
I don't
Hard
know.
lesson from Bombadil. Okay, you don't know. Don't worry about it. It's not important.
If it's making you angry, it's a little important to me. Are you okay?
I'm sure it's fine.
Cacti,
First of all, I have to take care of
I was
snakes
following you
now.
and I glitched. Where'd you go?
So that was fun to be
Sorry, I
unfortunately
voiced my
forced
head.
into.
I left
And
the
then-
building.
Is the voice gone?
The voice is gone.
Okay. And then those snakes crawled on my ankles, which I didn't want to happen, and I thought I was going to die, or at least get really hurt. And then I found my captain and I had to tell him some stuff. And then Bombadil was there, and he told me how great of a job I did getting poisoned and being sent into a sort of panic state. And that's just the best compliment I've ever received.
Oh,
So it's kind of been building, I guess, to this point.
But just your full uniform.
And you know what? Talking about it with you right now has really helped me calm down, honestly.
Okay, good.
Carry on running.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Um,
what did you? Yeah.
Still a little alarming, but
Do you have some free time?
It's
Sure.
fine.
Do you mind having a run with me while we talk?
Maybe they'll send me on the rap mission, and I can release some tension.
I would be careful down there if you do get sent. It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I've fought a few battles.
Have you seen Ivan?
No. Last I heard, he was going to main building.
I overheard someone saying that they were afraid he went past the gate. And then the Chancellor ran off.
Seems to be a common
He said
theme.
he was meeting with someone. It might have been Krista, I don't know.
Well, regardless, someone triggered the barrier, and it wasn't Krista.
But which barrier?
I don't know. We didn't see him go back there.
Well, she did say barrier, not ward.
I don't even know what to do about that.
She's always going somewhere, that Krista. You know, out of character, it's not important, but for the last 5 minutes, I've been thinking about stating that I could really kill for a pina colada Slurpee right now, and I think I need to say that out loud so I can have other thoughts happen. Fucking God, I want a pina colada Slurpee. That'd be so amazing. All right, Jackson's back.
Welcome back, Jackson.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
You look hot running.
What?
You should try getting. It looks hot for you out here today. You should try to get like a iced drink or something.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. I mean, other than iced water and, you know, a cold glass of milk, which I heard doesn't really help. I can't think of much else I could drink.
You can put. I hear that what is it? Ice and stuff and things like orange juice and stuff taste pretty good.
I could go for a pineapple right now.
I think I hate it here.
Oh God. So where are we headed right now?
I'm looking for you, Lacey's.
Oh. Did he get in trouble?
Oh my God, you're right, he did.
Good question.
They did list his name.
The last time Ulysses wanted to be alone, he was meditating by the red tree lake thing by the front of the main building, but I assume you guys walked past there and didn't see him.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Oh no, he was at Bellicosa's class, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, so he must have been meditating somewhere.
Last time they meditated, it was the waterfall. But that usually doesn't last too long.
Waterfall is very loud. I don't know how people meditate over there.
Oh, yes. You know, I didn't think it would be meditation, but I didn't expect what I learned.
Yeah? What'd you think of it?
She said, she said there would be a ball of light going up our back, and then I discovered I got bit by a spider, while we were sitting on the ground, so...
Oh, fun.
That hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I can imagine it
Other
would.
than that, though, it's very boring. I learned, I guess. And I was tired. It was kind of nice. In like a spider biting spine kind of way.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen next class for you. I'm so sorry that you got bit by a spider doing meditation.
It's okay. I'm sure.
I mean,
there's
if you're
not-
really in the zone meditating, you wouldn't even have felt it.
Yeah. Easy day today, honestly.
Mhm.
Very easy stuff. Oh, I see.
I wish I would have had the meditation class today. That was very nice. Instead, I got to jump off a cliff.
What did you have? Oh. Oh, the feather fall. I thought you just meant in general.
No, if I jumped off a cliff, my legs would be broken and I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was... Okay. So...
Well, let's just say that Grim was very happy.
Finally got to jump off something
Yeah, she was
high
awesome.
enough to break their legs.
Abraham to watch. Avi gave me a piece of banana bread. That was nice.
Oh, yeah?
Then I ate it, and that wasn't so nice.
Oh. I guess he didn't do well at the home ec class, huh?
Well, I'll let one of his friends tell him.
You're a good guy, Jax.
Thanks. Krista said she'd be up here meditating, but I haven't seen her for the rest of the day.
She's not gonna be here.
Oh, right, and the snakes. The snakes was the thing. That was... Oh, God, snakes. I love them. Oh.
We had one race in between Byron and I when we were talking in the grass. It was kind of scary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Lyra's going around picking them up. So she's either immune to venom, or they're not poisonous. Or she is
According to
too dumb for her own good.
According to Tiana the other day, they're not venomous.
Ah, I see. This is a nice view. Wow.
Do you know what Eorl's been up to lately?
Well, it's probably with Aqua. They seem to be running around in a group together. Wow, you can really see a lot from up here.
There's Lyra. Jumping off a cliff, maybe?
I think there's a way down over there somewhere.
Well, the good news is she was a part of the Featherfall class, so she should be fine.
I hope so, because... You know what? No, I don't, because then I won't have to take care of damn snakes. To drag me into that. That's not true. I hope she's fine. I don't... Why? The only reason I was there was to make sure she didn't die on her own. At least.
Grim, Lyra, Tiana, and a couple people are down there. It looks like they have a snake.
Do you have a lot of experience with snake bites, Sarvyra?
No, not really.
Okay.
Why?
Well, one time I was, we were encamped in the woods in, eastern Pendlebury, near Beston Bay. And, we heard a scream, and then some of us that got to see it, I personally regret it, but, we got to see a man's leg, very big, purple-looking leg, and then there was a lot of blood. And they said it was a snake bite, but I've never seen a snake do that, so just curious if that's normal or plausible to happen to Lyra or me.
Well, the snakes don't seem too big, so...
Okay.
I think just be careful and you should be fine.
I heard some people eat them.
Yeah?
In the lord houses at parties, they have little... Ugh. Where are you from again? Was it A6?
Yeah.
What part?
Flint.
Oh. How's that over there?
Well, I don't have a lot of information on it right now. I don't really send letters out to my father, nor does he send letters here. So I don't know what that's like right now, but when I was there, it's quite nice, actually.
Right.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I heard there were a lot of people collecting back at Flint's. Well, if he's unsorted, then he should be by the warehouse later tonight. Unless he got picked.
Unfortunately, we are not allowed out of the dorm area at nightfall.
What do you
I
mean?
see.
Oh. Never mind, I thought you meant right now.
Oh, no, of course not.
Wow, quite a day for ladders, isn't it? One up in Aqua's balcony.
Yeah, it's been there for a
Been
bit.
there for days.
Well, yeah, no, but recently we got one for Terra up to the attic.
Hmm. I have no idea what I'm gonna do now.
Well, ask Grim what's up.
I think Grim might be going to bed.
I have a feeling she's probably going to be jumping. Okay, or going to bed. Jumping off of something or going to bed.
Oh, they tend to go to bed early. That's only an assumption.
I see. Oh dear.
Just in time. I guess.
Is it still a bit bright to you?
Yeah, it's pretty bright outside. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. You know, speaking of snakes, that one looks like a king cobra. Or the symbol on
symbol.
Terradorn.
Oh.
A little bit. Is that a rose? Or is it my Spidey? Sundown.
Yep.
I guess I'll wait up for my captain. Did you learn anything new today, Byron?
Kind of.
I think he's fluxing.
I'm gonna go sit over by this fireplace.
Alright.
Well, I had a plan for today, but I guess I missed it. Oh well.
Seems to happen a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Ivian is currently in the infirmary right now.
What?
Let's go.
He ran out of the
Talk all the
barrier
way.
and got a concussion.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be out for a few days.
So they have it taken
Quickest way
care
to
of?
take the teleporter.
Are you kidding me?
Oh god. I was running.
Go, go, go.
They're on the way.
Oh, headache.
In here.
Are we allowed in?
You see on
Yes,
this side
go.
of his head what looks like a mostly healed wound to his head. It looks like he fell and hit his head. He ran out into the forest. We started chasing after him. He didn't realize we were there. Got himself injured.
Does he need
I'm sure
anything?
if there is a concussion at current point, but he will be unconscious for a little while. Just let him rest.
Krista, you should find your team captain. We'll have a couple. We'll have a couple words later. In
Yeah,
Terrador.
that's okay. Okay.
I'll meet you there, Jackson.
Let's go. Come on.
Bye, Captain.
See what I don't have anything useful on me. Is there anything you can do to ease the pain for now?
No, my magic doesn't work like that. I don't know any of the herbs that will ease the pain.
Man, your head hurts, I know, but let's at least look over here for stuff.
If he's unconscious, I don't think we can get him to drink a potion, and I don't want to take one without the doctor's permission.
I was more looking for creams.
Creams?
Hey guys, I have to go, so just pretend Ivian's still in bed, if that's okay.
So that
Right,
means
sure.
that, like, we can, like, slap you up the head and stuff while you're there?
Please, no.
I'm
Have a good-
actually ending too, so I'm already gone.
Have a good one, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Don't slap up Ivian, he's in pain.
I'm joking.
Maybe.
Don't.
I don't know of any of the creams. I'm not knowledgeable in that.
That one over there is, from my reading, that one's for removing bacteria or preventing it from getting infections, and then that one is more for bringing down the swelling. Didn't see any open gashes, so I guess we'll do this one. Or trying to bring down the swelling a bit. Here you go. Probably have better technique than myself.
Just gonna put this around the wound for now. It looks to be healed, for the most part. Probably done by magic.
Are you able to sense who?
No. I can only assume the Chancellor. She was the only one here.
Could have been Bellicosa or Tiana as well.
Yeah. I think for now it's best to just let him rest. He's safe in here, but there's not a lot that we can do. This is stupid.
Oh, there's your friend.
What?
You Ulysses. We can see what they're chatting about if you want.
I'm not in the mood. I'd rather make a good first impression. I need to have a chat with someone, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'll meet with you at Terra. I want to see how long this is going to take before I do anything.
This is very disappointing. Knock, knock.
Never mind, perhaps I must have left the door open. I did leave it unlocked.
It's nighttime watching. Hello, Sarvyra.
Christopher.
Right, it is a bit close to the ledge.
I do need to ask, how long do you think this will take?
If you are busy, we can do it another time.
It's fine.
How well do you think you're doing as a leader?
Not at all. Not well at all.
Well, I'm always here to assist in any way that I can. I did get you in this mess after all.
You did.
Do you know why you're not doing well as a leader?
No.
It's because you lack resolve, confidence, many other things.
I know.
And what have you done to fix that? Well,
I haven't done anything.
look at me. Sarvyra. Don't back away. I want you to hit me as hard as you can right now.
What? No.
10, 9,
I'm not hitting you.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Please.
3. Fine. We'll try this again another time. That is all I wanted to talk to you about.
Can't get any worse, can it?
So, Tenebris just came by, and I said to wait. He asked about where the leader of the Lumen was. And I said the leader of Lumen was having a conversation, would be over in a minute. And then he went, well, why don't you just come over, Byron, and talk to me? You seem to be calling the shots. Great. I said, no, I'm not the leader of Lumen. I'm very, very happy right
Oh, then
now.
is he still in there?
Yeah, but wait. The reason why we should probably be talking to Terra, I kind of want to kick Krista in the pants a little.
What?
By talking with Tenebris. Is that wise? At the very least, we can tell off the rest of Terra in front of Tenebris about them thinking I'm still leader for some bizarre reason.
I'm
just unhappy today.
I don't know what to think right now.
Alright. Then we should probably just ask Tenebris if he knows what Krista's been doing.
Probably.
About going outside. My guess is he's equally in the dark as you are.
I guess
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be leading on you to lead so that they don't get any weird ideas in their head.
And this conversation is about Ivian and Krista. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Knock knock.
Thank you.
Come in. I have some
Evening.
tea prepared if you'd like some.
I know I'm alright, but thank you.
Hello, Captain.
Jackson? Krista? So, Ivian, in the infirmary, were you aware that he was going to run out on his own, or did you go with him?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. He asked me, he wanted to go out, he demanded it, and I told him, wait for me and Eleonora, and he didn't listen. I warned him. I said, do not go on your own. Wait for us, and he didn't.
Do you know if he immediately rushed out?
All I know is that I left for a few minutes, and then I saw the Chancellor running up to me saying, Krista, have you seen Eleonora? And I first assumed it was Eleonora who had run out, but then I remembered that Ivian had just spoken to me about wanting to leave, and he couldn't wait. I told him to wait, and he didn't listen.
Do you want to fill in your team captain about what this is about a little bit more, maybe?
I've explained it's serious stuff. But again, I'm sworn to secrecy.
No,
I can't reveal stuff. Otherwise I will be punished. Not by this place. By those out there.
I was concerned about her eye the other day. She had to get an eye patch. Now, either someone shanked her in the eye, and that was something, or maybe it's the seer stuff, and that's what happens when they break the code of conduct.
If only that was that simple.
Please keep in mind, we also don't know anything
I'm sure you
about
find
this
it very
either.
funny.
She won't even tell me, and I'm her team captain.
Oh, there's a lot
The only
she
thing I
can
can do
tell
is
you,
trust
but
her.
she just chooses not to.
Like what?
It's very simple. I mean, where did I find you the other day? That's something you can easily say.
Going towards the area. The place that nobody else is actually allowed.
Well, it's funny you should say that. So...
And the funny thing is that you shouldn't even be going and following us. We warned you multiple times. Because it was dangerous. Because the last person who tried to go into the area was Abby.
I figured as much.
I've been worried about Ivy.
Am I supposed to be surprised here or something?
No.
Look, I understand you're angry because Ivian is hurt, and he's part of your team. He's part of your family.
No, Tenebris. I don't think you get why we're angry here. Do you remember?
Well, Ivian got hurt.
Something.
Right? That's
something.
Why?
Do you remember something that we were
Are you
all?
upset that Ivian was hurt?
You know,
you
it's
are
one
upset
thing.
that Avian is hurt, right? That he got injured. You are upset.
Tenebris.
You're not upset about your teammate getting injured? Is that what you're trying to say?
Tenebris.
I see
It's
you're
one
avoiding the
thing to.
question.
It's one thing to fall and stub your toe, or it to be somebody else's fault that you got tripped.
I'm sorry, do you actually think that it was...
Quiet, little one.
Sarvyra, is
sorry?
this about Ivian or is this about something else?
It's a second thing
Sarvyra,
to say that
you're the
you
team captain.
will let people know
This
when
was
people
about
are
Ivian,
going to
about
be
what's happening
going through a
outside the
dangerous
walls.
scenario, and you promised to do something, and you break your word.
I'm worried
That
for
is
his
something much
safety.
bigger. You swore in front of all of us, and in front of Bellicosa, that you would do such a thing. And even before you went out there and took your so-called little oath of secrecy with whatever you think you're into, you broke it even before you stepped foot out there.
So you believe this is my fault? That Ivian didn't listen to my warnings? That he decided to walk out there by himself?
I'm
Not
saying
tell any of the teachers.
this has...
Shut up! No! No!
No.
You shut up for a second. No, shut
You
up
said
for a
your
second.
piece.
Let me explain.
Sarvyra, I'm
I
going to
would let her
listen
explain.
because I don't want to get angry.
I warned Ivian to not go out. I warned him, and I said, they are, whilst we can see them and we can talk to them, and we promised that we could do stuff, we are our own actions are our own. What Ivian did was his own. He walked out. I told him to warn the teachers beforehand. He did not. Instead, he sent them all on a mass panic.
But you're referring to today. I'm referring to many days ago. You have been lying and hiding for many days, weeks. How long has it been, Krista?
I'm just gonna put this.
Tell your team leader that you've been lying.
Lying about what?
You really need to not get angry. So you really
The fact
need
that
to
I
have
go
a
out,
heart-to-heart
the fact that I'm
with your
trying to-
team leader.
The fact that I'm actually trying to help this place to make sure nobody dies?
Except you're not helping, and you're breaking your word.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know what I'm doing, do ya?
Actually, I do. You little
Okay, go on,
short
enlighten me. Tell me,
muffin.
what am I doing? What am I doing?
Being a prick among many other things. If you're not going to tell your team leader, then apparently your team
By
leader
all
is going to
means.
have to drag it out of you. I'm not going to do his honors for him.
That's not why I thought we were here.
Byron,
Are there
Are
anything
you
more? Any
angry?
more things I should cover?
No, there aren't.
Byron, I thought you came over here because, from what Crystal was telling me, I thought we thought that at least the whole of Team Lumen was worried about Ivian. He had a blackout, and I didn't
Tenebris,
even know
we
he was
are
missing.
worried. We are worried.
Took you a long time to say that.
Because that wasn't the point, Tenebris. I'm not going to come over here and say, "Oh, I'm so worried. I applied. I tried to find cream for Ivian." That's not going to help the situation, Tenebris. Fixing that.
What are you worried about?
Bruises, bumps, those can heal. A lying little brat who thinks she's
I'm
a little
sorry.
bit taller than she is
Can you
is
just
something that
not?
needs to be fixed for the long term.
Byron.
You
Sorry,
have a
Sarvyra, did
problem
you
in
want
your
to say
team,
something?
Tenebris. I'm not going to interfere with it and fix it for you. You're
I
gonna have to
think
do that
you
yourself.
have a problem. You are trying. I feel like you are directly interfering with our team. Actually, this is none of your
I'm letting
business.
you know. You're gonna have to fix it. I can't do
I don't know
anything
what
about
you're
it.
worried about. You're worried about that one of your team leader. You don't have trust in Krista, and now you're trying to make it my problem, trying to make it everyone's problem, and blow it out of proportion.
I'm making it a problem when your own team lies to you, Tenebris.
Well,
Take
some of
it
the
as that.
teachers lied to us when
Nothing
we went on
more,
that hunting
nothing
mission,
less.
and 3 students died. You think I am very sensitive to making
Exactly.
sure no one else dies?
That's why
I
you
don't
should
think you
get
know
the
the
truth,
interest.
Tenebris. Don't kid with me.
I think you should leave.
I'm sorry. I
So
didn't
what
think
happened?
he was gonna come here and basically throw a temper tantrum.
That's basically what it was.
I just thought we were here to discuss
Sounds like
what
he's
happened to Ivy.
getting himself in. Sounds like he's trying to get himself into every pie that he can.
So it seems. I don't blame you, Krista. But I do understand if you have distaste towards my team now. Or at least Byron.
If you want to stay a little longer, you can, but you are free to leave whenever you want.
I need a minute.
Perhaps I will continue this conversation another time. A lot has happened today, and I was not expecting that from him. Have a good night, Tara.
Sarvyra. Captain, do I have permission to walk her back?
Permission granted.
Thank you, sir.
I'll make sure Krista's fine.
Again, apologies.
I don't blame you for whatever that was. You know, to be perfectly honest, I feel not the same intensity of curiosity going on with whatever's inflaming him, but I have no clue what she's really up to either, and I think a lot of people don't, for reasons. Sounds like, I don't know, it just sounds like not our problem, I guess. And whatever that was about is, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I would really like for this not to be our problem, but
Oh, no, that's not what I didn't mean like that. I'm sorry, I don't.
no, it's fine. I'm just angry.
Is that why your eyes turn gray?
The gold is just magic. It's promo.
For what?
It's just how it manifests.
I don't know a lot about it.
It's alright.
I haven't had a friend for a while, and I don't know if it's the best time to tell you. But you know, maybe I shouldn't, but I do trust you more than a lot of people on this island. Good luck with your odd insubordination, and also I hope that what happened between our two teams doesn't affect our relationship, I guess.
I don't think it will, but I can't say the same for the others.
Right. Okay. Good.
I'm assuming.
I hope Ivan gets better. Or
Yeah.
Ivan gets better soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Am I dismissed, Captain?
Yes, you don't have to wait for my permission to leave, Jackson. It's alright.
Okay. Good night.
Have a good night. I hope your team is well. I suppose is a way to put that. Later lessons, huh? As much as you scare me, I may just have to take you up on that.
Is everything alright, Cadet?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Just don't stay out here for too long. Don't fall asleep on the bench.
I will be sure not to.
Just keep safe.
Will do.
Something's really troubling you. I can sense it. Is everything really alright?
No. I don't think it's something I can talk about.
That's what those professors are here for.
I don't know how to word it.
I won't rush you. And if you don't want to tell me, then it's your choice.
I guess the easiest way to put this is just being a team leader is very hard. But that's to be expected. There's things happening that I can't talk about.
Being a team leader is the toughest role that any cadet can muster. You have to be in control of every operative or person on your team. Every teammate is an unpredictable factor. And I bet you have learned that by now, at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes would have had to, be in control of my own battalion or team. The unpredictable part was the most challenging part to face. I've been in more than 15 different teams or battalions in my line of serving. Each one was a challenge. There were times where every team leader I've had to do a couple of times is just sit and recollect. I could see that. And I bet you're going through some of those times. It's where a teammate maybe not be going through the best right now. Or they don't believe in you as a leader. Which of those two do you think it is?
Probably the first one.
With that part, you can't control everything that has to do with your cadets, with your squad mates. You have the feeling that you have to look over them all, give them all orders, and you expect them all to take it. Sometimes it takes others to make them learn, or themselves to learn. Sometimes the team leader or the captain cannot be in control of everything. You have to learn to let some responsibilities, not be on yourself. You have to learn that. Yes, sometimes when your teammate does any trouble or anything, the whole squad gets reprimanded. Although, there's some things they cannot avoid. And at that moment, you'd either ask your higher-ups for help, or the thing that would be most obvious, your own teammates. Have you ever opened up to your teammates about just asking for cooperation? Just not in a stern manner, not in during training, not during classes, but
Professor, we need to raise the alarm. The
sitting...
ranks are here.
Damn it.
Sarvyra, you need to get inside.
Just keep those words to heart. And stay safe for me, please.
Thank you, Professor.
Good, lock the doors.
I'm assuming you heard.
Yep.
About the rats.
Professor Rayner wouldn't even offer to take my cup back to the main building.
No, there's
I'm
rats
assuming
outside.
I got in trouble for even trying to